Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Alicia, and this is Quiltyberg Piecing, where we all gather here into my little sewing space, where I talk to you about all my quilty and stitchy and crafty things. Today, I am coming to you with a haul video. Y'all gotta get these glasses together because they squeezing my head back here. I have fat quarter bundles. I have a brand new block of the month. I purchased some things from Bev McCullough, also known as Flamingo Toes by most people out there. I got a new subscription box. I got 2 new subscriptions that I gotta show. So we're going to start with the purchase from Miss Bev McCullough. If you don't know who she is known by Flamingo Toes. She's a fabric designer and pattern writer. She designs fabric with Riley Blake. And she was having I don't know if it was technically a sale or if this may be a pattern that she had on her email that I received from her. She sends out a newsletter every month. Every couple of weeks, actually, she sends out a newsletter. And this pattern was featured on her newsletter, and I thought it was absolutely adorable, and I think I have the perfect fabric for it. Maybe. If I don't, I also bought EQA software to add to my computer, so I will try recoloring it. Maybe. But the first thing I bought was this cute little pattern called Sweet Spring Row Quilt. You see that? Look at those flowers and bunnies, and look, eggs and little chicks. Butterflies and hearts. It's absolutely adorable. It'll be one of those things that I make for the grandbabies, I think. But I bought this pattern. I think I spent $10 on it, and I needed to buy something else to justify. Actually, let me correct that. This was the something else I bought to justify the $5.95 with the shipping. The other thing I bought was this book. It is called Retro Stitchery. And I do believe it's her book. It is. It is her book that she sold through Martingale. Let me pull it back a little bit. Retro Stitchery. I have been trying to find things. I've said this before on my channel. If you're new here, you probably haven't heard it, but I've been trying to find things that I can sit on the couch with the husband with, because when I'm working all my crafty things, I'm usually in this little room all by myself, and he's piddling out there in the rest of the house. So in order for us to spend some time together and me to still get my creative side going, I've been trying to find like slow stitchers, cross stitches and crochets and knitting. So I thought embroidery could be one of those things that I could try while, sitting on the couch with him while he watching his favorite show that I really don't want to be bothered with watching. But, you have to spend some time with your men folk. You have to do it every now and then. And so she has hold on. She has stuff in here to tell you how to make the stitches. The very back of the book has the stitch guide, and then the pictures come very pretty. This is like what you would be making, and it's got all the instructions on which stitch goes which way and where. They're very cute projects. Like, look at that. It says choose joy. How adorable is that? Man, I just can't get over this sewing machine. It's super cute. It was on sale, so I bought this, and however much I paid for it, because I don't know where my invoice is, it just did not justify $5.95 worth of shipping. So I looked around and I found this adorable pattern. The pattern, the quilt will be 60 by 76. It takes 21 fat quarters, 4.5 yards of background, 1.5 yards of for borders. It has some embroidery stitches, so I'm assuming it's like, I really can't see it, so I don't know where the stitches go. but it has some embroidery to it, and you need some black floss and 3/4 yards for binding and 5.5 yards for backing. But you know, I deal with that when the time comes, the backing part. So that's my first buy from Miss Beth McCullough. We're gonna move on. Now let me go tell y'all. I'm not a real y'all, and I cut my head off. Why y'all ain't tell Lord, and my hands all in your face. Okay. So I'm not a real unboxer. I don't have the patience to sit around and cut stuff up open for y'all just so y'all can see me open it. Just understands that I bought it, I got it, I'm showing it to y'all before I show it to the world, okay? So the next purchase that I got, we're gonna go with the subscriptions, is I got 2 new subscriptions, which is actually 3 new subscriptions, but one of them hasn't arrived, but they're from the same place. This is a 5-yard fabric club from Bear Creek Quilting. They give you 5 coordinating yards of fabric and 1 fabric cafe pattern every month for $29.99. This month I got this, the pattern, which I'll take out, and the fabrics. So now I haven't opened the bag. See, I got y'all. Y'all got a new thing. I haven't opened any of this bag. I just took it out because I have to see stuff. I can't wait on stuff. I'm that kind of girl that I am not that kind of girl. I am that girl that went through my mama's whole house looking for the Christmas presents before Christmas, so I could tear back a little bit of of the wrapping paper so I could try to figure out what was in it. That was me. Don't judge me. So this one is called Arcade. It says it needs 3 1-yard cuts of fabric, 3 yards of fabric for the backing, and it would end up being, what is the size? Girl, stop. Where is it? It doesn't tell me. Wait. 41 by 59. I mean, it's only 1 page, so it is fairly simple to put together. And if I'm not mistaken, for these 3-yard quilts, you get 1 yard of focus fabric, 1 yard of coordinating fabric, and 1 yard of 2 coordinating fabrics. And I don't know. I've never actually made one. Yeah, it's 1 yard of focus fabric and 2 coordinating, but they're doing it as a 5-yard quilt, which I don't know how that works. But let's take a look at what they gave me. I don't know what this fabric is. Let me try to open it up and see. It's Riley Blake it is Sunny Skies by Jill Finley of Jill Lily Studios. From Riley Blake, it has a pattern number, but the print doesn't have a name. But it is this. Very weird smelling. The coordinating fabrics are, I'm going to assume that this is a confetti cotton, considering that was Riley Blake, but I can't make no promises about that because they don't promise you to give you 1 line. They promise you to give you 5 coordinating 1-yard pieces. This one is from Benetix. It is from All About Daisies. It too has a weird smell. Not a bad smell, just strange. This one is textured, so it's textured. Let's see if I can get a name off of it. This is a shadow play from Maywood Studios. That's why it's textured. So I don't know if you can see it. See the texturing in it? And it's a blue, a navy type blue. Woo. These are all usable fabrics too. Like I said, I'm gonna assume the green is a confetti cotton. It doesn't have a name on the bottom of it. And I'm going, well, this is not confetti cotton. What is this one? This one has a name. This is a Lights On from Simple Simon. Oh, do I have my little thingy in here? I'm hoping you can see it. It has dots, yeah. You can kind of see if I get to, there it is. It has little dots in it. Oh no, those are plus signs. It's super cute. So I got a Lights On by Simple Simon, a Shadow Play from Maywood Studios, this Benartex All About Daisies yellow, which I think is super pretty. This green, as I said, I'm going to assume it is a confetti cotton because I cannot see anything on it, and neither their basics nor Modas have any names on them. So it's one of the two, I think. And then there is this one, Sunny Skies by Jill Finley. That is $6 a yard, 5 yards of fabric. Not a bad deal, and they do look really good. Where the white one go? Put your one on. And they really do look really good together. Good job, Bear Creek. Good job. So sticking to the bed, wait, and then I got the pattern somewhere. Here you go. Like I said, I don't really know how these quilts work, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't generally like the look of them, even when I do see them. However, 5 yards of fabric for $29.99, and they coordinate, I'll deal with it and figure out whether or not I like the pattern later. Good job, Bear Creek. Now, Bear Creek also has this these other clubs, and I joined the Moda Bella Solids Club. Sorry, I had to think for a second. The Bella Solids Club. And this month's club, which is when I joined, is Bella Solids that coordinate with this bundle of Fat Quarter Bundle, which is called Wildflowers. Yeah, it's called Wildflowers. So I purchased the Wildflowers Fat Quarter Bundle, but it shipped separate. I thought because I purchased it, signed up for the club, and the clubs coordinate that they would ship them together, but they only shipped this one. The club shipped, but it shipped separately and on an entirely different day. I don't know if they had to cut it or whatever. So I'm going to open it and I'm going to show it to you. Now y'all know I'm not that girl that has these problems with opening a fabric, like it's got to sit up on the shelf like this and stay this cute little bundle forever. That's not me. I opens everything. So let's just open this one up. Why don't we? Really, Moda? Why you have to be? Wow. I mean, they be really good with these in here nuts, don't they? Oh, I just got these old nails done. Just went and got the girls put together. See, I just got them done. Can't be messing them up. Okay. Print number 1. I'm going to open it up a little bit so you can get a good look at it. I don't know if they have names. Let me check. Because a lot of times, Moda fabrics will have, no, it doesn't have a name. Number 1, that's pretty. Very colorful. Number 2, those are daisies, I think. Yes. Number 3, with the white daisies. If they ain't daisies, y'all don't judge me. I really don't know the names of all these flowers. I want to make sure I got it up right. I think it looks better. Right. That way. A white one with these pretty, look at this blue. Little berry looking things. Very pretty. I have no idea. Now, on a regular, on any other given time, I would not have bought all these flowers. It's a lot of them all together. I wouldn't, I wouldn't have. But when the picture showed the fat quarter bundle and the coordinating solids together, it just gave a better look at what you can do with all of these flowers, because that's just a lot, but that's very pretty. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of flowers, y'all. A whole lot. I like that one too. Not my favorite. But it would go really well in a patriotic quilt. This would. Yeah, it's like one of my mama old shirts. This one I like. It's very pretty. But like I said, it's a lot of flowers going on in it. But really with the blend, this is gonna make a very pretty patriotic quilt too. But with those blenders, with when they showed the fat quarters along with the blended fat quarters in the picture, I was like, sold. That looks great. Alone, I would not have known what to do with all this. It's just a lot going on. Patriotic quilt. Now this is that same print that had the blueberries in a blue. I like it better like this with the blue background. If you hadn't noticed watching my channel, I'm not a white background type girl. That sounds really bad. Coming out of a black girl's mouth, it really sounds really bad. But really, I just don't like light backgrounds. Too tough. If it's going to be light, I need to have some kind of low volume, something back there, giving it a little texture or a little movement or a little something. Just plain old white background doesn't work for me. Plain old cream background doesn't work for me. I would rather it be a blue, a light blue, or a light pink, or a gray, or something else other than just white. By the same token, I don't want a just black background either, which sounds even worse coming out of a black girl's mouth. But I don't want just black in it either. I need some type of movement in the background in some way, shape, or form. I ain't so sure about these yellow ones. This blue one is yellow. I'm not a big fan of this one, but I'm pretty sure it fit in something in some way, shape, or form. Love this. This different colored blue on this navy is like popping. I like that. And last one, and probably one of my favorites, even though it's got a whole lot going on in it, is this one. That and there's the solids. Whenever I get them, the Bella solids will have 12 10.5 by width of fabric cuts. So it'll be 12 coordinating colors to this fat quarter bundle called Wildflowers. And this I paid $60 for, I think. But by the same token, those 10, 12, 10.5 by width of fabric strips are $29.99 a month. And they will tell you a month before what the bundle that they will be coordinating with next month. Like I know that next month is that new one from Sweet Fire Road. It's called, it's got purples and greens and whites. It's very, very pretty. And we already know that the bundle for March is going to coordinate with that bundle. So if you wanted to get the fabric that it's coordinating with prior to getting the bundle, you would have time to do that, and you'd have them all together to be able to make whatever quilt you want to make out of it. So that is part of what goes with my first subscription or club, right? Now, so this is a subscription that's only going to come 4 times this year. It is, I feel like something there. It is from Secret Stitch. Is it Secret Stitch? Yeah, Secret Stitch Co. It came in this bag. This bag is colored like what's in the box. And this is the Robin Pickens subscription. So with all 4 lines that Robin Pickens put out for 2025, I will get a coordinating box with some of the fabric and coordinating things, a pattern created by Robin Pickens herself, an extra project pattern to be used with the scraps. This one used with the scraps, and then notions and all that good stuff, but it is all coordinated by Robin Pickens herself. So I'm going to open her up. And this one surrounds Serena Shores, which I bought this fat quarter bundle and opened it on a previous haul video, probably about 2-3 videos ago prior to this one, if you want to go check that out. And I opened up I showed that fabric and opened it all up for you. But this one is based around Serena Shores. You open it and it says, "Thank you for taking this journey." Oh, let me start over. It says, "Hello, sewing friend. Thank you for taking this journey with me into this new venture. I'm so excited to be working with Lexi at Secret Stitch Co. on these curated boxes. It has been really fun to come up with ideas for surprise projects. Some days it has been hard to keep them secret. For this particular collection, Serena Shores, I focused on florals and geometric patterns. The flowers for this group is a lovely white and blue agapanthus, also called lily of the Nile. The flowers grow tall and bloom in a grand globe, making big lacy spheres of trumpet-like petals. Serena Shores has a calming palette of blues and greens. In fact, I use the name Serena because it is based on serene, and that is how this group makes me feel. In designing the quilt for this box, I wanted to explore the calmness of the fabric with the energy of lively half-square triangles and bear paw inspired blocks. Grouped together, they explode with excitement. I love this juxtaposition. Is that a word? Juxtaposition of calm and energy, and I hope you do too. Juxtaposition. For all out there that doesn't know what that word is, it is Juxtaposition. Word of the day. Anybody that can tell me what the word juxtaposition means, I will send a gift personally to you. Leave me a comment below and give me that definition, and it'll be out to you in less than a week, girlfriend. I promise. Because I have no idea what that is. Explore all the goodies included here, including the extra pouch project. I hope you have lots of fun sewing and creating. Thank you for joining me, Robin. Okay, so all who don't know Robin Pickens, raise your hand. Okay, for all of you that raise your hand, let me tell you, Robin Pickens is a fabric design. Wait, she is a, what do you call those people? That make like posters and ads, and they make, they're the people that you would go to if you needed something like this designed for your box. What do they call those? What do they call it? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it's gonna come to me. She used to do that. She used to do all of the designs for promotions, and she would come up with your new design for your business cards and commercials and all that stuff, all that visual designing. That's what she did for a living. And then she drew and was artsy on the side. Well, she left that to create her own crafty things, and she has thus become a a fabric designer for moda fabrics. She's more of a modern designer with them. Her fabrics are lovely. She has the best basic on the market, in my opinion. The Thatched Basic, which is her basic line, is absolutely amazing. It is going to now, she's now going to have an extension to it that's going to be the spotted thatched. So it is the thatched looking lines with dots in it. It's kind of busy and kind of not, depending on what you're using it with. But I love it. Like I said, I opened this. This came with 12 quarter yards of fabric. The 12 quarter yards, and I opened them, not fat quarters, whole quarter yards from selvage to selvage. And I opened these in a video earlier, like I said, about 3 videos ago. And if you want to check that out, you can, but I will turn this so that you can see. This is Thatched, her basic line. See it right there? How do you not like? Man, what? Her colors are like amazing. Favorite. She's one of my favorite designers. So it came with these 12 quarter yards. Oh, let me start over. This box is $72.99. All in, so your shipping is included in that price. So if you think about when you buy boxes, shipping runs somewhere between $7 and $9. So if you take, we'll say 8, we'll split the difference. $8 off of $72.99. Then we're back to say $64. Yeah, we're back to about $64. So if we get to that, we should get $64 worth of product in here. So if I take fat quarter prices, which is roughly $350 times 12, we're looking at roughly $40 for these. Okay, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, we're looking at roughly $40 for this. This is the way I see it anyway. So before we get to the goodies, I am going to pull out the patterns. Oh, look at that. How cute. A little closer so you guys can see what's required for it. And it's going to be 59.5 by 50.5. And you get everything you need for all the prints that's in there. You get all of that. You're going to need, in addition to these prints, well, you're going to need a quarter yard of 8 fabrics, which you got 12. So you got that. You're going to need a quarter yard of 3 for the sashings, which you got 12. So you got that. You're going to need 2.5 yards of background fabric, 3 1/3 yards of backing and batting, and 1/2 yard for your binding. And that's lovely. I like it. Let me look at it and see. Oh, that must be what this is. So they gave you this, and of course a lot of people look at this and go, oh, look at those half square triangles. Oh, look what they did. They gave you half square triangle paper. And you're cutting, if I'm not mistaken, let me check. Yep, it's going to use a whole cut. So you're going to use 2 whole cuts. Like whatever, when you look at it, whatever the cut says that it tells you to use, that tells you to cut in here for the fabric, the colored fabrics, that cut is going to fit on here. You don't have to do anything else but put the 2 on here and sew all the lines. That's awesome. So you get them all here to go with the pattern that's there. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Second pattern. Ribbons and bits. It's a little pouch. The requirements for the pouch. It says 6 strips of fabric will be cut down. You would, oh yeah, I can't tell you that because it actually gives me sizes of how you're gonna cut it. Anyway, there's that. It's super cute. Oh, it needs a button, and they gave you button makers. Oh my gosh, look. And then it's the button maker. Oh, and then those are the templates to cut out the fabric to make the buttons. To go on the little pouch. It's a lot of them too. It's 20, you get to make 20 buttons. Oh, and some snips. Make sure I got everything. Yeah. And some coordinating snips that coordinate with the fabric. How cute is that? And this is what closes the little pouch, your little elastic. Oh, it's navy. I thought it was black. I'm in love. So let's see. I'm not going to price a piece of elastic. This is somewhere between $3 and $5. So we're going to give it to her. We're going to split the difference and say $4. Maybe. It's really heavy. It may actually cost more than that. So let's say $5. $5 pattern. That's $10, right? I'm going to give these at least $15. I don't know how much this stuff costs, but since you would have to get them separate, I'm going to give at least $15. So let's say if we got it on the Amazon, let's say if I say $15, let's go back with $12. So that's $22. $10 per pattern. That's just the norm for patterns. That's $32. $10 for a package of paper here. That's $42. And what do we come up with? About $40 for our fabric, right? That is about $82. We got well over our value, I do believe. Now, I didn't go price these things. I'm just guessing. I buy a lot of stuff. I think I got kind of close to what it's supposed to be. But I think this box came in right at where it should have, and I'm in love. Absolutely in love with it. I already know what her next fabric is going to be, and it is called Blossom Art or blooming something. I can't remember, but it's very colorful. With it has this one fabric that's an ombre colored floral that goes across. It starts at one end with one color, moves to the middle and gets lighter, and then gets darker as you get to the other selvage. And it's absolutely beautiful. That's the next box. It should arrive roughly, let's see, this is February, roughly about May, somewhere about May. I should get the next box, and I am super excited about it. Super excited about it. This has been one of my favorite purchases, but that's probably because Robin Pickens is one of my favorite people. Okay, I'm gonna move on so I can get y'all off of here and we can go, because I think that is all of my hauls. The next thing I have is my a new block of the month. Don't judge me, because there's actually 2 more, but don't judge me about that. I got this pattern, which is Mineral Matrix. Is it Matrix or Matrix? Matrix. Mineral Matrix. It is a wing and a prayer pattern, which I love wing and a prayer patterns. They are very well written, and regardless of how they look, they're very easy to follow. Very easy to follow. It is not going to be in this fabric because I'm not a batik girl, and this looked like it should go in my husband's room, and he don't live in his room by himself. So we got to have a compromise about this thing, about what fabric we're gonna use. But this is the fabric. This is the pattern. It is a 104 inch square quilt. It's definitely going on my bed. And let me tell y'all my theory about block of the months. I think it defeats the purpose for me to pay you to curate, cut, pull, mail, and just do all that stuff to something for me every month, which means I'm paying you a premium fee on top of what employee you got to pay to do all this work to send it to me. If it's a lap quilt, to me, lap quilts should be bought in kits, or they should be sourced from your stash. One of the two. You either buy it brand new and kit it up, buy a kit that's already put together for it, or you source it from your stash, because it's only big enough to throw on your couch, right? We talking 9 times out of 10, $150 or less. 12 months out of most block of the months, which are not going to cost you less than $20 most of the time for any of them. $20 times 12 is already $240, and your quilt is only going to be big enough to sit on your couch. That, to me, is like sheer craziness. So most block of the months that I have are going to be big enough to put on a bed, so I can justify the monthly fee that's coming in for it. If it's not big enough to put on the bed, it is simply because this is a recoloring of a pattern that I would have never been able to think of on my own. And I just adore the way they did it. So I'm paying you because you have come up with a concept that I would not have come up with on my own. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not paying you for anything that cannot sit on my bed. If all it's going to do is hang on the wall or sit on the couch, I'm going to go ahead and buy that. I'm going to shop it till I can find on a clearance or a sale, and I'm going to buy the whole kit, because it's just, for lack of a better word, asinine to do otherwise to me. Now, it's your money. You work, girlfriend, guy friend, whoever you are, you work hard for your money. You do what you want to do with it. But to me, it just doesn't make sense to pay that extra premium that you pay in a block of the month fee to get something smaller than twin and above. So every time you see me with something like this, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something large. Well, this particular quilt, and Lord, what did I do with the paper? I just had the whole thing in my hand. I did something. Here it is. It's going to be, has been recolored in, I think it's Sandalwood by Three Sisters. So look like that. How lovely is that? Right? 104 inches on my bed. Bigger than my bed, because it don't need nothing that big, but it's okay. Our first block, well, first of all, you got the whole pattern up front, entire pattern. You can study it, read up on it, do all of that before you get your month to month. This one I'm going to try to get in before the end of the month, just simply because it is January's month. It's just that they ran out of patterns and the patterns went on back order. So mine didn't start to this month. They shipped 1 month a little earlier and they shipped me my second month like 2 days ago. So it's on its way in the mail, but this is month number 1. Look at that coloring, y'all. Look at that. My. How pretty. How pretty is that? So I'm going to try to go ahead and get this in pretty soon so that I can get to February, get it in pretty soon, and this may be one that I can stay on track with. It's doubtful, but we're going to give that good old college try. Oh, and I have the fabric. That's what I meant to show you. Quickly. The blue fabric. Look at those. Wait, that's a little quicker. Look at those flowers. Look at that one right there. Look. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Oh, wait. It's a little, is that a dogwood? I think that's what that is. Is that a dogwood? You know what that is? That's pretty. I love it. Then there's this blender. Hold on. It's like a minty color. Let me pull it back a little bit so you can really see the color. Maybe not. And I think they call this Jacobean. I think that's what this is called. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. But I think this is called like Jacobean style. Let me flip it. Oh wait, that's a little upside down, I think. I always think it's upside down. Maybe it's not. So you get that. Another blender with little flowers. And then the lights. These are the lighter colors. These paisleys, which Three Sisters is known for their paisleys. This cream and red, and as you see right there, there's a cream and tan. That is what I have for the first block. The blocks are going to be 12 and a half. There's 12, there's 12 even of these blocks. Where's the first one? The one, okay. There's 12 even of these blocks, and this one that we're making today is going to fit in the quote right there, if that's where you choose to put it. But yeah, that one there. But yeah, there's 12 even blocks, and then the 13th month, this is the 13th month, block of the month, because the 13th month is where you're going to get the sashing and borders to do the assembly. So actually, that's not how Wing and the Prayer works. So this is why I like their patterns so much. Okay, there's no cutting on here. Their patterns come with this little cover. It's the only thing that has color. It's this little cover. The rest of it is in black and white, so you can use your own imagination to make it how you want to. It comes with a picture of all the blocks in detail, right? And the months for which you'll make the blocks. And then it comes with how you're going to put things together in assembly. So when you get to, you're going to assemble the middle, that's what the back is, the middle, how you assemble the middle. And then this is how you're going to assemble the, what are those pieces called? The finishing pieces. I have another one of their patterns. See if I can get my hands on it right fast. Yep. So I am making this quilt, which let me tell you, I adore. I have all the pieces too here. This is a Wing and a Prayer pattern, except when you get to the, like, I guess about 6 to 8 months in, you actually start assembling. See that? That is showing you that month you're going to do that at the top, assemble those pieces. The next month, when you finish, you're going to put those pieces together. That next month, you're going to put that. Then you're going to get that. That's why I like their patterns. It's so cute how they, and then by the time you get to month 10 or 11, you've got the whole quilt already assembled. It shows you how you could already be here. Instead of waiting until the end and trying to put things together, you could already be here. And then when you get to the ends and you start putting the other pieces together, there's that. I love that. I absolutely love that about their patterns. They're keepers, in my opinion. But that is all I have. As you can see, I'm working diligently trying to get some blocks pushed out before the 28th. So I have about this many. How many is it? That many. I got about 8 more packages that should be coming to me that I will pop in and give you guys a video for as they come. I'm going to try to let several of them come in so I can do one big video for you guys and at a time. And with that being said, that's all I got for you today. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I hope you are enjoying your Saturday, having some family time, some crafting time, but mostly some peace time, because I know that is important for us all to be healthy mentally and physically and spiritually, is to have some time where we can have some peace about our minds, some peace about the stress in our bodies, some peace about our spirits and our souls, if that's what you believe in. If you don't, just some peace about yourself and your own atmosphere that you're in. Again, thank you so much for being with me, Alicia, the Quilty Bird, here at Quilty Bird Piecing. I will see you guys next time. Have a blessed weekend. Bye.